Hey everybody, I just wanted to highlight a couple of interesting pieces of play from the Union and Bayern goal. It was a penalty, which obviously isn't that interesting in and of itself, but there's a couple of things that I just wanted to point out where the chance was kind of created. So first of all, this play here is Thomas Müller. About 30 seconds beforehand, he was very deep, and he was followed out by Neven Subotic, who eventually is the player who gives away the penalty. And that's basically that movement of Muller into this area where he's nominally been playing on the right hand side, because came inside and Subotic followed him. It's disrupted the Union Berlin defence. So all games so far up to 38th minute, they've employed this 5-4-1 system, and the five across the back have been very low in the low block, and then a very narrow midfield four, leaving just Anthony Ujah up front on his own. So Bayern have got them into a position now where those lines have been disrupted, and you can see, especially here, dangerously, Robert Lewandowski has spotted that if he moves over to this space where Müller has moved out of and Subotic has come in, and Lance is worried about Pavard, that he's gesturing there to Joshua Kimmich on the ball over here, that if he plays it over there, then he's in. And of course, Kimmich, being the fantastic player that he is, spots it and delivers that exact pass right down in there, which obviously gives Union a problem. And that's the kind of source of the downfall of this particular move. Because if I move on to our next image, obviously can't use video for copyright purposes. Lewandowski's had the ball delivered. We've got Christopher Lance chasing him here, but he's got Pavard running inside him. Schlotterbeck has moved over slightly, but he's not going to be able to get to Lewandowski before he's able to deliver a cross. We can see that the other central defender here is looking to make sure that Trimmel's following his men. And Neven Subotic here, he's not necessarily focused on Muller anymore, but he's looking over here, and he's looking at the right person, because the person he's looking at there, as far as I can tell, is Leon Goretzka, who's the person who robs him to get the penalty. And also Serge Gnabry's in there. But it's a little bit panic stations, because this is a situation that Union hasn't found themselves in the match up to this point. And this is why it's always worth trying to get in behind and worth turning a defence, because it becomes a little bit panicky and not as organised. Union want the ball in front of them. They don't want it in behind them. So very well done from Muller and from Kimmich and Lewandowski to get into this position. And then if we just forward it on, Lenz fails to stop the cross from Lewandowski. But it's okay, because Subotic has got back into defence here. And he does cut the cross out, but because he's facing his own goal, no matter how experienced he is, and obviously very, very experienced, played at the top level for Dortmund, won trophies with them, playing in the Champions League final. It doesn't seem to. It's one of those, as a defender, I know, when you're facing your own goal like that, it's just not ideal, and it's got them disorganised. And it's Goretzka here. As soon as Subotic touches it, Goretzka comes in, nicks the ball away from him, and just ends up getting kicked for the penalty. It's a clear penalty. But so there's always a little bit more to it than what meets the eye sometimes, and hopefully you enjoyed that and picked something up from it.